Well, hi everybody.
Hi.
We've put a little bit of anticipation about our new job in California, and to give a little clue, you just turn the camera around.
Sorry.
Okay, that is the South Fork of the American River, and that's probably the biggest clue we can tell you. And we are working for a whitewater rafting company. We are so stoked and excited about it.
And we've actually been on a trip ourselves. That was one of the perks.
2 trips I went today.
Paul's been on 2 because he's got a birthday coming up. So, so yes, we went on a trip last week. We didn't take a camera and film any of that, but Paul has got some footage from today, and then we'll probably be going, well, probably every time we're off. So that's the plan. This job we're actually working 5 days a week, and we're off 2 days. So on those days off, if there's openings, we can go as much and as frequently as we want.
Absolutely.
So we're loving it.
This is actually a paid position. The last one we had wasn't. We just got a site, and what you did basically was 15 hours each per week, and that paid for your site hookup. This we get obviously the site, but it's a paid job, and I also get the opportunity to do some extra driving for the shuttle buses, which is pretty cool. So all in all, it's awesome. The only thing that we don't like is the heat. And it's averaging about 105 degrees every single day. We're
just kind of outside of Sacramento, and it is so hot here. So Daisy's really struggling with it, and we are. But we're loving it, and we just thought we would walk around, let you kind of get a feel for where we're based at, and we'll show our camp. We won't go inside the trailer because it's a bit dark in there tonight, but we'll just let you see what we're doing.
It is absolutely beautiful, as you can, well, you will be able to see. The campsite, they've got some cabins which people can rent. People also bring their own tents. It's not an RV park, although some people turn up in an RV, but it's primarily a campsite. Yeah,
this is a private campsite just for the rafting company. This river is, what would you say? I don't know how to word it. The flow is...
yeah, it's controlled by a dam. Basically, there's several different forks of the American River. What you're looking at, I think I mentioned, is the South Fork. And just further up, if I can just point further up that way, is where the dam is, and that gets released on a daily basis. Apart from for this particular fork, I think it's Mondays it doesn't get released,
and Wednesday.
Actually, sorry, I correct. Wednesday for this river, and then it's Monday for the middle fork. But yeah, that's what provides all the white water, and that river can rise quite significantly.
Yeah, it's actually quite low right now. But the other benefit is we're probably 100 feet of being able to walk down and go swim in that. It is crystal clear. There's nothing to worry about except for rattlesnakes here. So
but we hasten to add, we haven't seen one.
We've been fortunate. So this is one of our little tents that can be rented, and then these are some of the spots that our campers can enjoy with their own tents, and that's the majority of the people do bring their own tents here. And it's really a nice atmosphere when the campground is full, because there's just a lot happening, and it's a lot of fun. We've met some really nice people.
Oh, we have. It's kind of crossover day today, which is why we're doing the filming now, because normally this would be fairly full with campers, but we seem to have found out that this is what, Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday seems to be like a crossover point for everybody, so it was a good opportunity to show you guys around.
Yeah, we wanted to show you this at this time of day because look at the light. Isn't it just a beautiful light on the water? And I'm not sure if the microphone will pick up the sound of the running water down there, but that's where your first rapids are.
Yeah,
if you do this section of the river, which is the South Fork, that's going to be your first little exciting area down there. But isn't it fabulous?
Yeah. I was going to say that that's a fairly gentle flow because they haven't opened the dam. So it is actually more white water and more exhilarating than it looks right now when they actually release the water.
They said that this is a Category 3 with the potential for, there's one bit of this river that can be a Category 4. So that was quite exciting.
Yeah, and the one I went on today, which was the Middle Fork, is primarily Category 4s. And for anyone that doesn't understand, and we didn't know until we started here, whitewater rafting is basically graded 6, 1 to 6. 1 being fairly gentle, 2 being relatively exciting, 3 being getting very exciting, 4s are getting to the more extreme point of view, 5s are extreme, and 6 are purely for professionals, and they don't take guests on. I don't believe any company will take a guest out on a 6, and even the 5s, there's very few companies that will take paying guests out on a 5. What's the matter?
Would you just hold that?
Oh.
Well, my arm's getting sore.
Sorry.
You'll have to edit that.
No, it's fine. It's just so yeah. The one I went on today was primarily 3s and 4s. Hopefully I'll have some reasonable footage of that for you guys, but I was not in the front of the boat, obviously, because we work here. We have to give priority to the guests. So I didn't get great footage today. Sorry, the in-joke is I refer to it as shottage. And I can't get out that habit now.
Now I'm even picking it up. It's like, oh, let's go get some shottage tonight, Paul.
So it's my term. I've kind of invented it and it's stuck. And if anyone else comes out with it, if anyone else comes out with it, it started here.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, that's basically as we understand it, and we're complete novices, but that's how we understand the grading system is on whitewater rafting. So when you're up to Category 3s and 4s, you're getting some very exciting.
It was very fun.
Right, whitewater rafting.
And the portion of the South Fork that we did that they they said was a Category 4. That was pretty fun. Yeah. So Paul went on one today that was 4s.
That's what I was saying. It was primarily 4s, and one of the guides said that one of the particular ones, which I think they called it the shooting tunnel or something, we end up going through a cave. He said that's technically classified as a 4, but he would personally regard it as a 5. And I have to say it was extremely exhilarating. So
I'm trying to get the courage up now to do it. Hopefully next time we're off, I'm going to try to do it. So let's just carry on showing you what we get to wake up to every day. Isn't it beautiful? This area, we don't have to worry about bears. I think the worst thing we have to worry about here are rattlesnakes. And as Paul said, we luckily haven't come across that.
Well, we haven't, and also we're told there hasn't been a sighting this year, so I don't think they're that common.
So here are some more of the tent camps that can be rented. And then again, all of this other area is just for people to bring their own tents to. So it's quite a reasonable size little space. It's much smaller, obviously, than the RV resort that we left. But this is a completely different thing, which was what really drew Paul and I to this opportunity, because we want to experience as many different jobs and experiences.
Well, we do, and obviously if we're going to work, it might as well be fun, and this is certainly fun. This area, which is a larger area, is generally for school groups, school children. There's quite a lot of school children groups that come along, which is nice. It's actually really nice just to have you know, the kids around and people just having a lot of fun.
They do create a bit more work though.
They do, that's for sure.
We have noticed when the kids are here, the bathrooms need a lot of attention afterwards. But so yeah, we're just looking for as many different variety jobs that we can find. And this one, another reason we decided we wanted to do this was for Paul's 60th birthday, which was 2 years ago. We were going to do a whitewater rafting trip in Utah, but it was going to be one that we would camp for 4 nights. That was the plan for his 60th, and of course COVID hit, so that got canceled. And so when this came up, it was almost like it was meant to be.
It was.
Although we're not camping along the river at night, it's the next best thing.
It is the next best thing. And just, you know, actually, my birthday's tomorrow, so the trip I did today is like a 2-year belated whitewater rafting trip that I should have had, you know, 2 years ago. So yeah, it's quite meaningful altogether.
It's just a shame we couldn't do it together, but obviously with Daisy, Paul was gone from 6:45 until about 5 today, so we couldn't leave Daisy for that long. So we've just decided that we'll just have to do these on our own, and the other person will dog sit for the day. So
yeah, just to go back on the trip, just so you understand, the one we just showed you with the river outside here, that's 11 miles, and that generally takes about 4 hours. The one I did today, I believe, was 21 miles, which is amazing. And yeah, it's pretty much all day, but it's about an hour away. We have to bus guests about an hour from here just to the middle fork of the American River, and then obviously an hour back. But yeah, altogether you're out for a long time and you're doing a lot of river rafting, which is awesome. So yeah, that's about it. As you can see in the background here, they've got a volleyball court. This is, well, we'll just show you, there's like a kitchen area for people that have breakfast and dinner.
yeah, some people can add that onto their trip if they want. They'll do a breakfast for them, and they'll do a dinner at night, and then if you're on the full day trip, you'll get a lunch out. They'll pull off, you know, at a really calm spot and do a lunch for you on the river. So yeah, and then straight through there, I'm not going to show you, but those are the bathrooms at the very back there. So we're in charge of keeping that area clean and keeping the campsite clean and checking in the campers anytime from probably 3:30 onwards. They can come in. You can see there's the outdoor kitchen where they prep. And then up here is the little store, and this is where we greet the guests when they come in to check in.
Yeah.
And we have a little board that tells them what their itinerary is and where to meet and so on. And then out in the distance, you can just see the buses.
Yeah, the buses. I've got the larger buses, which unfortunately I can't drive. I can drive them in England, but I don't have a license in the US. But I can drive the little sort of minivans over there. And
this is the little area where people can sit when they're waiting to check in. And then inside there's the little shop. We won't show you that because it's actually locked up tonight.
Yeah.
So onwards, we're going to take you up and show you our little spot.
So just before we show you the our trailer and our spot, part of our job, we get a list at the beginning of the week. When I say beginning of our week is a Wednesday, because we have Mondays and Tuesdays off. And it's our job actually to organise that board, organise where everyone's going to camp in the site. And obviously, as Gina said, when they do arrive after 5 o'clock, if they arrive after 5, then we greet them, show them to their space, and make sure that they get nice and settled for the night.
Okay guys, this is our new home for the next 2 months. We've been here 2 weeks now, and so we still haven't shown you a tour of Wilma 2, and we apologize for that, but we just had so many things come up that we weren't expecting to have. We didn't expect to be leaving Montana as soon as we were, but these things happen. You got to be ready to just pack up and go. So here we are, and I've added a little hummingbird feeder. There's loads of hummingbirds here, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, it looks like our camp's getting a little bit junky, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, I know. By the way, if you hear any rattling,
we're having...
Gina's introduced me to my new favorite drink, and this is root beer on ice with cream, and it is gorgeous. It is the next best thing to a root beer float.
Yeah.
And FYI, I never used to like root beer. When I first came to America, I thought it tasted like mouthwash, and ironically, root beer has now become my favorite soda. So there you go.
Okay guys, so that is it. That's our little update for you, and we will still plan to show you the inside of this RV at some point if we ever get time to do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, take care. We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.